beautiful people. Welcome once again to hellohnclothing. Welcome to another wonderful tutorial. In today's video, we are going to be learning how to achieve this pretty attachment that we always see on cup corsets. Yes. So we've done a cup corset several times already. By now, everyone on here should be able to recreate one, okay? But sometimes we just need that added vavavoom to the corset. You know, if you don't want to go for embellishments, maybe you want to use something that you already have to achieve this beautiful design here, yeah? So everyone has rocked this design already, okay? But we will still share and spill the secrets for those of us on here that are yet to try it out or has been looking forward to trying it out. Okay, so for this tutorial, I have a corset here already. I have a corset on my mannequin, and then I have the satin I'll be using. I have bridal satin, and for this bridal satin, you need stay because you need to put something in there, okay? So let me show you the varieties you can use in the bridal satin to achieve that stand that we can see on this picture or in this picture. Okay, so we know this. Everyone on here has worked with crinoline. Let me not assume. I'm sure we've seen crinoline, and this is a 6 inches wide crinoline. I have this stay. This stay is thick, sturdy, will stand well. Yeah, you can use crinoline. You can use this bridal stay. Most times you see this in wedding gowns. And we have this thicker stay that is used in collars, okay? So you can use this, maybe double it to give it the stand. Yeah, so at the end of the day, it's still what you have, or how structured you want it to be. That is what you're going to go with. Okay, so since we have all of that, I've shown you that you can even still use your paper stay and iron multiple times on the fabric to give it a very structured feel. Now, let us go back to the mannequin because we need to take the appropriate measurement for this particular style. Most times, this style, you see that it starts from somewhere here, it's like sewn into here, into one of the cup corsets, right? It goes over the arm, right? So if our mannequin had an arm now, it'll be nice to go over the arm, and you take the measurement up onto wherever the closure at the back is, wherever the zipper closure is, okay? Because sometimes it stops into the armhole, like you can see in this picture, or into the zipper, whichever one you decide to use, okay? The idea is just to take the measurement, and then that is what you're going to be cutting on your fabric, putting your stay and finishing it up. So let's go back to the fabric now that we have taken the measurement. Now once you come to your measurement, you want to actually take your measurement. It's going to be double. You're going to double it up. So I'll just use this one strip, right, to double it up, and I'll just measure the width, how wide I want it to be. Okay, so from this top here, from here, I'm going to be measuring, let me see, let me do 8 inches because my crinoline is about 7 inches wide. So I'll just do 8 inches straight up, right? So you measure, mark, and cut. Cutting that now. I'm just eyeballing it. Now that we have eyeballed it, next, since this is like what I'm going to be using to go from, it will be coming from the center, it'll be coming from one of the cups and stopping wherever it can, if it's at the armhole or if it will get to the zipper, whichever way, we'll leave it that way. So after cutting the particular strip I'm going to be using for this design, I'm going to be looking at my crinoline and figuring it out. See here, it actually is smaller than what I cut, so that means I just need to go for another stay. Okay, I'll be using this one because it will fit in properly like it should. I can even go ahead to double it if I want to, right? I'll just put it and cut exactly the same size so that it's thick all through, right? So let me just place this and cut. I'm going to be, you know, you need to cut the exact length, so it's going to be 2 of this so that it will go round. I want to get one complete long strip that I'm going to put on that and then sew it. So let me quickly sew this, join it up here and sew this so that you see what I'm doing quickly. Okay, I'm just flipping in. This is work, baby girl. I just need to push it in or push it out, whichever the case, baby. So obviously you need to iron properly after doing this Hulk Hogan work because it's very sturdy. You know, I doubled the stay on both sides, and the stay on its own, it's a very sturdy one. Okay, now smoothing this part. Everything there needs to be perfecto. Okay, so use scissors or maybe pins or needles to actually push out the corners. Alright, so once you're done with this, give this a very good press, right? I'm assuming that I've pressed it now. So what you then want to do next is, there's usually some form of like gathering on here. Okay, so you can use, because this is very sturdy, this is so thick, this is actually very thick. I'm sure my machine will be able to climb on this, but bear in mind that if you want to double the stay, don't let it get to where you'll be sewing on. You can trim off that part so that it's not so difficult. So let me imagine that I just gather it up and then I put it on my corset. So let's go to the corset now and finish this up. Remember that, except if you want to do it after finishing sewing, like after you're done sewing, you now want to do it, okay? You can do it that way, or you can actually plan it already from the beginning. So I'll just pin this. Let me just hold it down, hold it down. So you have two options, right? The first option is already planning this and sewing it in the corset while joining the cup to the other part of the bodice. Okay, that's the first option. The second option is actually sewing it after the corset, just like what we have now. You finished up with the corset, then you're sewing it on top. That's the second option. So if you pick the second option, obviously you either want to cover this place up with an applique, okay? So after you've sewn it, either with a needle and a thread or with your sewing machine, you're going to use a beautiful applique to cover it up, or you do it inside out. Next, I'll just arrange this. Just let it fall, let it follow its own shape. And let me see. You just place it over the arm because the arm will be there, and you see this will get into the zip. Okay, so you can now have it up onto here, into the zip. Okay? Yeah. So that is it, guys. Pretty, right? Woo! Woo! Transformer outfit. This is pretty. This is lovely, guys. Let me know what you think about this. Okay, and let me know if you're going to be trying it with some of the corsets you have already. The pin has removed at the back. Alright, guys, so I love this outcome. I love this outcome. It's actually falling. That's why I'm holding it at the back, okay? If there was a zipper, then of course it will be sewn in, and yeah, it's not going to fall. So I'll just hold it this way till we wrap it up. Alright, guys, so we have come to the end of today's tutorial. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. Subscribe if you're yet to. Give me a huge thumbs up if you did enjoy this quick and easy tutorial. Until we see you in the next tutorial, stay safe, God bless you all. Bye.